Hi friends, I'm Ellen Gormley. Welcome back to my channel. So welcome to the yarn over, yarn under great debate. I have done the traditional yarn over on this side of the swatch and the yarn under on this side of the swatch. So we'll make those stitches together, but I wanted you to see the overall look that the yarn unders are smaller in gauge. The yarn overs are larger in gauge. And so it really does make a difference in your gauge. And even though it's really not the wrong way to do it, traditionally the yarn over style is what is taught. So sometime you can see here between my thumbs is a yarn over, and you can see the legs of the stitch here, the single crochet. They're almost very, very tight in a V, almost to the point of crossing. Okay, so these little stitches are very, very slanted, and this leg over here is so tightly on the diagonal that it almost looks like the stitches are crossed. But when you come over here to this side, they're more vertical, and they're not crossed. They're more separate and have like their feet planted separately in the ground here a little bit. So let's go ahead and make these stitches. I'm going to raise the camera just a little bit. This is paint box yarn. There's a link in the description below if you're interested. And this is an eye size hook. I used the same hook throughout. Okay, so being consistent with this side of the swatch being the yarn under, I'm going to go ahead and just do the yarn under. I did 10 stitches of each. So I'm going to, and this is really hard for me, friends, because my instinct is to go yarn over. And so I need to grab it like this, where the yarn is under the hook for this yarn under stitch. Then I had been in the previous rows just yarning over for my yarn over pull through. And I don't know what would happen if I pull through this way. I think if you further yarn under, it's going to even cross it even more. So oh gosh, it is hard. Muscle memory is what it is. So if we do this and keep the yarn under the stitch, under the hook. Okay, this is really, really hard to remember to do for me. Okay, so the yarn is going under the hook. Okay, so yarn under makes a tighter stitch, and the legs are going to be crossed. And I have to keep remembering to yarn under because this is not natural for me. So the yarn is under the hook here, and I'm pulling it through. Under. I think I've got one or two more here, and then we'll look at it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got one more to go. Let's go ahead and do that so that we are all square. So yarn is under the hook. Now the yarn is under the hook. Okay, so the tops of the stitch looks exactly the same, the V's that run across the top. And here, when I did the yarn under, and also when I pulled over, yarned over to pull through, I actually yarned under to pull through, and the stitch is even shorter, and it is even more crossed. So very, very nubby looking single crochet, okay? But if I go ahead and do the remaining 10 stitches, the traditional way, which is yarn over. So the yarn is over the hook. The yarn is over the hook. So as I do my single crochet and the yarn is over the hook, the yarn is over the hook, the yarn is over the hook. Okay, so this is the yarn over. As I do these stitches, and one could argue that my gauge is a little bit different because I'm more practiced at this one and less practiced at the other one. But I think for me, I really do prefer the traditional yarn over side because I like the way the single crochet stitches are more discreet. They stay in their lane a little bit better with the 2 feet planted. And then here, they're harder to see where the legs are, but there they are, and almost like a heart shape. So if you like that denser, like heart shape, then do the yarn over. But if you like the more up and down shape, then do the yarn over. And did I say that right? I hope so. This is the yarn underside, this is the yarn overside, and you can see the difference. So on the and if you kind of just blur your eyes a little bit, this side, which is the yarn this side, which is the yarn overside, the traditional side, maybe perhaps has a slightly more texture, perhaps, a more overall patterny feel. This one maybe is slightly more linear, but it's really half a dozen of one, six of the other. But I guess I'm a traditionalist. Leave a vote in the comments below which one you prefer, which one you do, and if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a valuable and relaxing use of your day. Bye.
So if you liked this video, here's another one that's similar that you might also enjoy. And here is the video, the last video that was uploaded in case you missed it. Everyone, please like and subscribe.